Hello guys, this is Emmanuel McDonald's coming your way again today. So first of all, I want to really apologize. I know this video was supposed to come your way yesterday, but I wasn't able to actually record the video because of my network. My network was very crappy and all that. Even the one that I recorded, it was not really good. So I had to discard it and, make this one afresh. So I'm so sorry about that. And I'm happy that I'm able to actually do this again for you today, okay? So I don't want to waste your time because I know I value your time. So I want to get right into this. So today we're going to be talking about the powerful wait and take strategy that is guaranteed to print you a lot of dollars, hard currency, see, every single week, every blessed week. What I'm going to be teaching you today will blow you away, believe me. It's going to give you an edge over the market. It's going to set you apart in the marketplace. Okay. Plus that, I'm also going to be showing you how you can turn $100 or $50 or however amount you have, but at least $100 into $1,000 by Christmas this year. This Christmas, yes, it is doable, it is possible, but you got to give me your attention. You got to be in this you got to give your time to watch this video completely. Okay, so right now, put away every distraction, every phone, every call, whatever is going to distract you from giving your attention to this, because this is actually time demanding. It demands your time, okay? And what I'm going to be teaching you is not something you can come back tomorrow and say, okay, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. You have to pay attention now, okay? And again, if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button, and also do not forget to click the like button and also share these videos, with your friends, okay? Let's get right into it. So, like I said, I'm going to be showing you how you can turn $100 to at least $1,000 by Christmas. Okay, literally going to be showing you how you can be able to literally steal my own trades, copy my own trades. Okay, I'm going to show you how to literally steal my signals and print a lot of money with it for yourself between now and Christmas without ever spending a second of your time on the charts. Okay, so guys, if you're really serious, you want to make money this Christmas, if you're really serious, you've been maybe trading for a long time, or you've been you're a newbie, or you are an intermediate trader, but you've been trading, but it doesn't seem like anything is working for you. If you really want to learn how others are able to steal my signals, how they are able to copy my trades, and they are bringing in literally millions every week, pay attention to everything I'm about to say. Okay, give me your undivided attention. So make sure that you do not end this year broke and in regret, and that's the reason why you need to give attention to what I'm saying. Because if you do that, I can tell you that if you would do that and take action, this year will end in a powerful, positive note for you. It's going to be the best December, the best Christmas you've ever had in a very long time. Okay, so you see, as you can see, this is a little testimonial that someone sent me some time back. It's a good day, boss. Want to show my deep appreciation for accepting me to join the VST program at the late hour. Since I joined, I've made 3 withdrawals with over 400% profit. 400 freaking percent, guys. For us, he has quadrupled his account since he joined. He says, using only the videos, the VST videos. I'm using this medium to also show okay, that's not important because we're not doing that now. That's a subject for another day. Okay, so this is the kind of testimonials that gladden my heart, that makes me so glad and happy. This guy joined and he's been able to make 3 withdrawals already, and he's on over 400% in profit. Do you not want something like that? Do you not want to have results like that? Okay, but then I have to make this very important disclaimer. Okay, results like these are not typical. You've got to put in the work. You've got to follow the rules. You've got to follow the teachings. You've got to do what you're asked to do. Okay, and again, do not trade with money or invest money you cannot afford to lose. Please, okay, do not go and borrow money from people and you cannot be able to pay back on time, or maybe you go to loan sharks and talk. Please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Past performance of any trading system or strategy or signal does not indicate future results. Okay, now that I've gotten the legal aspect out of the way, let's get right into this. Now, this is a case study of a student of mine. This guy joined, when he joined us, he literally, like the disclaimer said, he literally borrowed money from someone, to, join up with us, paid for the strategy, joined the signal, joined the classes, learned, was able to do his assignments, then joined me in what we call the live trading floor. And guys, he was able to do 1 million naira in 2 days. Those of you in Nigeria, you know that that's a lot of money. 1 million naira in 2 days. Okay, and then here he says, brother, if you knew what you gave us in this secret scalp track strategy, you inspire. I was able to incorporate RVR into this trade. It's okay. He says, bro, do you know what it means to pay? He paid 200,000 naira. Now, some of you, I tell you to, pay this, and then you're like, oh, what's going on? He paid 200,000 naira and he made over 500% within a week of learning. He's just learning, and within a week, he's putting what he's learned into practice, and he's making 500 freaking percent. Okay, so I said within a week, because counting, there are actually days. Sorry, there are actually 3 days, not up to 5 days. Okay, because maybe it was within a period, maybe when it got into the weekend. Okay, so this is by far the best training that involves one's core abilities that I have ever attended all my life. I mean, the training that I paid for, and I have made 500% of what I've paid in 5 days of the class. Can you imagine that? 500% in just 5 days. Guys, these are the kind of results that gladden my heart. If you want it, if you're serious, you have my number. Okay, send me a DM. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited to come your way today. And these things gladden me. These things make me happy. So, who is this for? This period, this thing that I'm talking about. Who is it for? If you're serious about making money for yourself this Christmas, then this is for you. If you want to print money, if you have been frustrated, if you've never made any profit withdrawal, or you even make rare withdrawal, maybe the only time you withdraw your money is maybe you're losing your money and you say, okay, so that I don't dash the broker all my funds, let me just withdraw this and console myself. If that's the only time you make withdrawals, this is for you. What I'm talking about is for you. Give me your attention, okay? Or if you're still a newbie, you are like maybe an intermediate trader, or even an old trader that you've been trading for a long time, but you would really like to make some cash by this Christmas, then guys, this is for you. Or you've been trying all kinds of groups. You've been in one group, you've been in one signal group to another, you've done one premium group to another, you've bought this course or that course, and yet it's not working. This is for you. Okay? This is for you. Now, you see, profits like this, when you make profit like this, it could be very gladdening. I mean, every week you're seeing thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars in your account. You can withdraw. I mean, it gladdens your heart. This person said, VST Gold has really helped me grow my account, sir. Thank you so much for the strategy. Now, this one is showing me his result. He made almost $600 in a day. In a day. Wouldn't you want to have this kind of results every week? Stealing my own trades. This is, I mean, these guys, is in a group. They are literally they are just copying my trades, and they are literally printing money like water. Okay, so my goal for this class is to show you how you can literally and legally steal and copy my trades and do over 1,000% ROI, as return on your investment on your capital, by Christmas. And also teach you a free strategy that you can use to literally print for yourself a boatload of dollars, trading either forex or synthetic indices or whatever you like. Okay, that's the goal for this class. So if you're ready, let's get into the charts. All right, guys, now we're here in the chart. Now, the strategy I want to show you, like I said before, you can use it to trade forex, you can use it to trade anything, but I prefer, this is my personal preference, okay? And I would really advise you to go for my personal preference, because it is something that I've tested it on. It has worked well for me. And if it works well for me, I believe it will work well for you or anybody for that matter who puts in, who is serious about putting in the rule. Now, I personally do not use this strategy to trade forex. I personally use it for, synthetic indices, and not just every synthetic indices. I use it for the crash and boom step index and all that. That is where I prefer to use the strategy. Okay, now the strategy works in all market conditions. That's whether you're trading on the 15 minutes on 5 minutes. I don't actually trade it on the 1 minute, okay? 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and all that. It will work absolutely fine. Okay, it works absolutely. It depends on your capital. How much capital you have will determine, where you would prefer to trade. If you have a larger capital, you can maybe go for the 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 4 hour time frames. And prefer to use those time frames because now the profits will be larger. It will make you also to spend less time on the chart. That's why I call it a wait and take strategy. You simply, look at your chart, set up your your limits, and then go to bed. When price gets to your zone, tags you in, and then you simply maybe 1 or 2 times in a week or so. If you're trading on the larger time frames, you monitor it to take your profit and all that. So it is a very simple strategy. It is concise. Now, this strategy does not require any indicators. Now, I know you're surprised. Oh, he's not giving us an indicator today. This strategy only requires your eyes. Okay, the only indicator you would need for, actually, I charge a lot of money for this strategy, especially for synthetic indices. I charge guys a lot of money to just teach them this, but I'm going to be giving it to you today free of charge. So guys, if you have not clicked that subscribe button on our channel right now, go right now and click that subscribe button. It's not going to cost you anything. Come on, it won't cost you anything. Click the subscribe button, click the like button too, and also click the share button. Guys, it will not take away anything from you. Okay, so let's get right into it. Now, I like I said before, I like to use this strategy on the crash and boom. So I'm going to I'm going to derive. I think it's derive, yeah. So I'm going to go to the crash. This is the crash 1000. Maybe okay. Let's see if we're going to find anything of note. Okay, this is nice. Well, let's go to the lower time frames to see if there's anything to note on those time frames. But then before I actually, start talking about the charts and all that, I want to because the strategy is very simple. I want to share the design of the strategy. Okay, now this strategy, the way I actually began to notice it was actually on Derive. Like I said before, I use it here mostly. It's because I started noticing a while back that Derive, there was a little bit of these synthetic indices are actually not real market price action. What you have there is simulated markets. That's what they are. They are simulations, computer simulations. Okay, that's actually what they are. So I began to notice a bit of a thing, because those days we used to some of us used to trade these trade maybe head and shoulders. Okay, trade head and shoulders like this. This is maybe not too good. Let me draw it well. Let me draw it well. Not too good. Let me give you a better drawing. Okay. All right. So a head and shoulders pattern. The left shoulder, and then you have the right shoulder, and then you have the drop. We also have patterns like the Quasimodo pattern. This is the Quasimodo pattern. And then these made us a lot of money those days. These two patterns here made us we made a killing with it those days. Some of my students, I just gave them these, we did this on the live markets. And guys, we are printing a lot of money every single day, guys. Every single day we are printing money. Some days we will do $1,500, sometimes $2,000 just by following this pattern, guys. But it seems Derive noticed it and then, decided to switch gear. They decided to, shift gear, and then suddenly it stopped working. You put your orders like that, and then they hit your stop loss, and then, still go your direction. And it was very, very frustrating, guys. Believe me. I know. Believe me. Listen, I'm not going to come here and lie to you and tell you that I don't lose trades or I don't lose money. No, that would be a lie. I lose trades, but my money management skill is top notch. Okay, it's top notch. So guys, that's aside anyway. That's not what we're talking about today. So I began to notice this pattern change. That normally this would work on a very normal day. We would do this and any of these patterns here, and then we would make a shitload of money with it. No questions asked. And every single week, sometimes 2 times or 3 times a week, we were making withdrawals. And I've shown you some testimonials. But then these things were like, Derive was like, playing with us, and we were losing money. Well, I had to find a way out. So I began to notice a new pattern that was being formed. And guys, see, let me say this. Let me really say this. You should thank God that you are in my channel, because believe me, what I'm about to show you, especially for those of you that trade on Derive, 99% of traders out there do not know this. What I'm about to show you right now. So if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, if you've just been dilly-dallying, I want you to click that subscribe button right now, okay? Because what I'm about to show you will pay you for a very long time. And because a lot of people do not know it, I mean, it's going to be a long time before, Derive starts talking about shifting trend. But now is the time you can make a lot of money with this simple but powerful strategy, okay? So let's get right into it. So like I said before, this is the pattern that we used to trade those days. So maybe somewhere we'll find a zone in this area to place our entries, find a zone in this area to place our entries. And then we started getting things like, the left shoulder, high, break. Then they would take out this high that this area that our stop loss is, and then, continue dropping. So it was a very frustrating period until I began to notice what they were doing. Okay, I began to notice what they were doing, and that is what I'm about to show you. I'm going to just draw this and show you what it is, the new pattern that Derive has implemented. And we're going to look at it and see if we can find them on the chart. Okay, I'm confident we will find 1 or 2 setups we did on the charts. Okay, now this is the first pattern, the normal pattern that we use. Now, if you don't know this pattern, I'm going to also show you this, because it still works sometimes. It still works. But in many cases, it does not work. So you can still use the pattern and make a lot of money with it. So our entry will be somewhere around this area here, stop loss above, then, break it down. But then Derive will come and hit our stop loss and still drop. Okay? Come and hit our stop loss and they will still, drop the market. I think I should change this. Let me change it so that we can use a better drawing tool. Let me get arrow. Okay, this does not have the arrow. I think I'll have to make do with this. I'd have to make do with this. Okay. All right. So it now became simple. So you can use, like I said, I'm going to draw the 3 patterns, the 3 patterns that we use. That's the first of all is the first one is the head and shoulders pattern. I'm going to also explain it a little bit. The second pattern is the Quasimodo pattern. I'm also going to explain it. The third pattern is that's what I'm about to show you now, is what I call the 3D pattern. That's the 3 drive pattern. Okay, that is the new pattern that Derive has implemented. They keep using to take away guys. Those of you that are using the head and shoulders pattern and also the Quasimodo pattern. Okay, so here it is. This is the head and shoulders. This is the head and shoulders pattern. The head, the low, high and low, higher high, equal lows, and then it touches maybe a zone in that area and then drops. Okay, this is your head, your left head, your right head. Sorry, your left shoulder, your right shoulder, the head, your entries around somewhere around here. Okay, and this is the Quasimodo pattern, the high, the low, the break of structure, the higher high, the break of structure to the downside, making a lower low, and then it comes back to retest and continues. They are not the same. Look at what the 2 things that I dropped here. Here you have equal lows. Here you have a break of this particular low here, and then price comes back and retests, and then retests to this zone. Okay? It retests to this zone. This is where your entry is measured based on the right shoulder of this. Sorry, the left shoulder of this. That's where you measure your entry. The same thing as here, but the difference is that this is a Quasimodo pattern and this is the head and shoulders pattern. Now the 3 drive pattern, I'm going to draw it here. Okay, so you have the high, the low, the higher high, which is the head. It may make a lower high, and sometimes it may make an equal low, but then it still breaks and makes another high and drops. Okay, you notice this is the first one, the second one, and the third one. So this is what we call the 3 drive, drive 1, drive 2, drive 3, and the drop. Okay. So this becomes them taking you out on your, you entered in this area, your stop loss was above here, you picked your stop loss, and then it dropped. So I'm going to show you this on the chart. Now for this, we make use of the trend line, measure it based on the trend line. Okay. Measure the entries based on the trend line and our stop loss right above the trend line. Now, I'm not going to tell you that this is 100% strategy. Sometimes it may fail, like any other strategy. Sometimes it may fail, but then this is the new pattern that is on board right now that is going to make you money. Believe me, this 3 drive pattern, okay, it's going to make you a lot of money. But then you're getting the bonus of learning the head and shoulders, the Quasimodo, with this one alongside. Okay, we're getting that bonus. So so let's get into the charts. As you can see here, we have that head and shoulders design here. Okay, we have the high, the low, the head, the equal low, and the entry, and then price drops, comes back again and retests. This is the head and shoulder pattern in display. Now, sometimes, like I said earlier, this is going to work. Okay, this is going to work. So let's get back and see if there is any other pattern that's usually maybe gets as this is unfolding in the markets. Okay. Okay, so now we have an example of it. Okay, this is an example of the trade drive. This is the example. Okay, so now you have your high, your low, giving you your left shoulder, your higher high, the break of that low, it comes back, takes you in, and look at the massive drop. So this is that first drive, second drive, third drive, your stop loss should be above here. Entry should be just right above the high of this, and then stop loss somewhere around there. And then you drop. So maybe let's see if we can find out. Like I said earlier, I don't have time. I don't want to waste time in this video. We can, go on your own time, back test this. Believe me, you're going to see a lot of opportunities where you're going to make money with this. But I'm just trying to show you scenarios. This is on the 1 hour time frame. If you go to the lower time frames, you're going to have more bigger scenarios where this occurs every single time. This keeps occurring in the market. Now we have the Quasimodo pattern. The Quasimodo pattern here. We have a high, a low, a higher high, a break of that retests, and then price drops. Okay, so this is a classic Quasimodo pattern. This is a classic Quasimodo pattern, sorry. Okay, so this repeats itself every time in the market. You just have to have the discipline to sit down and look at these and monitor this in the marketplace. Now it happens on all, like I said, on all time frames. Especially personally, I will not on the crash and boom. I will not. You can try this on a few minutes time frame. It also works on volatility indices as well. Okay, so this is also another classic head and shoulders pattern. Another classic head and shoulders pattern: high, low, higher high, retest, break. Okay, so classic, another one, classic Quasimodo high, low, higher high, break, and then you have this macro retest and macro drop. So it's all about having the discipline to get into the marketplace and search these things out. Believe me, every single day, every single week, you'll be making a shitload of money. If you're serious, if you want to, if you're paying attention to this. So guys, you are going to make a lot of money if you really put your mind to this. Okay, if you put your mind to this, you're going to make a lot of money every week. You should be able to make withdrawals every week if you can put your mind to this, especially on synthetic indices. Okay, so let me ask you this: what is it that you want to accomplish this Christmas? What is that external thing you are struggling with? Maybe you have issues with finance. Maybe you are maybe the money, the income you have is not enough for you. You cannot even, because of the high inflation right now, especially in Nigeria, you're not able to even pay for certain things, or your rent, or you are not able to buy clothes for your children, or pay school fees, or do something you want to do, really want to do. You're struggling to deal with this. What is that external thing that is worrying you? Your salary is no longer able to meet up with your needs and your expenses. Then I want to ask you again, because a lot of times the reason why we have to deal with external struggle is because we have an internal struggle within us that we are dealing with. And that may be mostly because of fear. You maybe you are a trader, you are always afraid if you enter a trade, you'd lose that trade, or you end because maybe you've in times past taken a few trades, you lost them, or you blew your account, you've blown a few accounts, and because of that you are afraid to trade forex or trade synthetic indices or whatever. You're just afraid to trade because you're dealing with this particular struggle. Okay, so what is it that you're going through? Okay, what is the wall that is before you? What is this problem that you have had since you started your journey on trading? What is this thing that it is that prevents you from moving forward? What is this wall that you have? Is it fear? Is it lack of capital? What is it? You can make up your mind today that you are no longer going to allow this wall stop you from getting to your destination, which is a destination of prosperity, a destination of success, a destination of increase and favor. It is up to you today to decide that these things will no longer stop you. Okay, so I want to ask you, are you ready to take advantage of the powerful opportunity I'm going to be giving you today? Or are you going to continue making excuses for failure, for the reason why maybe this is why I'm not doing this, this is why I cannot pay, this is why I cannot join, I have this problem, I don't have money now? Are you going to continue giving excuses? Do you like making excuses? Christmas is just less than a month away. Are you not going to have this Christmas in a good note? Is it going to be like the previous Christmases where you're not able to buy anything for yourself, or buy anything for your parents, or buy anything for your wife, or buy anything for your family, or even even travel? Some of you will not even be able to travel. You are hiding in town because now others are in town. They are painting the town red, black, and blue, and all that. And you don't have money. You go to help them. Oh, big boss. Oh, chairman, and all that. For some of the ladies, you look at other ladies and then you see them dressing fine, nice hair, nice perfume, nice shoes, nice bag, a nice phone, and you're not able to afford those things. So because of it, you sit put in your house in town. You don't travel, you don't show up. Not because you don't want to, because you're broke. Are you not tired of it? Are you not tired of giving these excuses? Does it not wear you out? So I want to ask you now, what is your plan to make good money this Christmas? Do you even have a plan in place? Is there anything that you have decided, this is what I'm going to do to make sure that I have? And I'm not going to ask you to go and do something illegal, like maybe joining a Yahoo gang or a cult or blood rituals and all that nonsense. Believe me, a few weeks ago they released the world richest list, and there was no ritualist that was among. So why would you even consider doing rituals or anything? Why would you consider throwing away your life and destiny because of maybe 5 minutes of pleasure, one month of pleasure? So the question now is, what is your plan? Do you have a concrete plan? Do you have a solid plan, something that is good, something that works? Or are you still sitting on the fence? You don't know what to do. You are confused. You are distraught. You don't know how you're going to end. You don't even know where your next meal is going to be coming from. Are you in conflict with yourself? What is going on with you? Do you have a plan? What do you intend to do? So let me ask you again. Wouldn't you want to celebrate this Christmas and New Year instead? Do you not like, to travel? Buy your parents some nice things. Buy them maybe a bag of rice or two, or buy them new clothes. You are able to have enough money for yourself and be happy. Would you not want that? How much withdrawal would you love to make this Christmas from your trading account? How much? Would $1,000 be okay? What about $5,000? What about $500? For some of you, $200 is okay. Wouldn't that be enough to solve a few challenges for you this Christmas? Are you not thinking about what I'm thinking? Because let me tell you guys, the choice is now in your hands. You really have a choice to make right now as it is. Okay? You're either faced with making the, taking the hard way or the easy way. Okay, is all about the choice. Any choice you make now, the choice you make now will decide if you're going to have a good Christmas or it's going to be all the same Christmas, like like the other previous Christmases you've been having. The decision is yours. The choice is yours. And if you've been struggling all this while, this is probably the reason why you've been struggling. Okay. Now, the hard way, aka what you've been doing or what you've been forced to be doing all these years, you do it by yourself. You want to join, you want to just let me go and do this, let me go and do this. Boom, you go and do it, and then you instantly regret it because there is zero support system. You keep blowing your funds, you keep losing your money. I mean, it's like you're making the broker rich. Okay, so every time you even enter a trade, you're never sure if you are ever going to make a profit because there is zero consistency, and because of that, there is fear about winning a trade. So you spend your money on crappy signal groups. You go from one signal group to another. You go from one place to another. You join one guru or another. You go and download one free YouTube video or another, and then you spend your money on these things, and you end up blowing your account. You end up in square one. Okay. Or some of you can decide to give me $240. That's like about 180,000 naira or 900. So far, the dollar rate has reduced. A few weeks ago, it was about 200,000 naira. So you give me 200,000 naira and you get our VST package, and you're cool. Like the other guys that made 2 million naira in 2 days. Sorry, 1 million naira in 2 days. Okay, you can do that. That's the hard way. You can do it. Okay, or you can be like these guys. This guy made $400 in a day. He said, so he made $400 in a week without loss, simply copying my trade. Okay. The other one just closed in a day. He made $150 in a day. Another one did $160 in a day. The other one did $300 in a day. Simply tapping from me. That's the easy way. Okay. This one did 5,000 euros in 2 days. Another one, 1,000, 3,300. Another one here, 2,600 on the same. That's within a period of days, just showing me, look at what his success is. Okay, if you're doubting about it, I could send you this screenshot. This is on the presentation, so it looks a bit off. So I could send you the pictures and you see for yourself. Okay, or like I said, you can continue the hard way, or you get into do it the new way, which is the easy way. You join me as I start this 1,000% ROI, that's return on investment 1 month challenge. It's going to be a 1 month challenge. It's going to begin Monday, November 28th till December 28th. The target is to do 1,000%. That's the target. It's a challenge. Now, remember, like I said earlier, this is a challenge. And what do we do to challenge is we face them square on and we solve it. So this is a challenge that I want to do. You come and join me in this challenge, where my target is to do 1,000% of whatever I put in my trading account. So you fund your trading account, your own trading account, you put your maybe $100, $50, $1,000, $1 million. It's up to you. I'm not going to ask you to give me the money. No, don't give me. Simply come and copy my trades. I will tell you how to do it. If you have a big account or a small account, you copy it. You take the exact same trades that I'm taking, and then profit the exact same time I'm profiting. Make withdrawal at the exact same time I'm making withdrawals. So by the end of December, the target is to make 1,000% return. That is, if I have $100, by the end of December, I should have at least $1,000. That is the challenge. If I have $500, I should make at least $5,000. If I have $1,000, I should make at least $10,000. That is the challenge. Now, now I want to put the record straight. The word is what? A challenge. And this is forex. I'm not going to guarantee, say, okay, we're going to do $1,000 straight. We may do bigger than that, or we may do lower, but it's a challenge. The idea is to get to this target following certain set of rules. Now, the good thing is that, you've seen guys, some guys that have turned $30 into 3,000 euros. You've seen guys that have done a few thousand naira to millions of naira in just a few weeks, simply by copying me. What about you? Do you want to buy my strategy and then go and do it by yourself? Or would you want to copy me The exact, the strategy I'm going to be using. I'm not just going. I'm not just going to be using a strategy that is crappy or something that, because I'm only trading my own account. So I want to make money for myself. And you'll be trading your account. So I believe you would like to make money for that. I will never trade, to lose. Okay, and believe me, personally, from my personal experience, I personally do more than 1,000% in that time frame. I personally do that. I'm not going to, start going into numbers now. But this is a target. This is a conservative target for us. Okay, am I guaranteeing it? No. But what I'm saying is this is a conservative target. This is what I intend for us to do. It's a challenge. So if you're serious, you want to make money. If you're serious, you want to grow. You are serious that this December you want to, celebrate it in a big way. This is the time. Go and look for money. Fund your account. Come, let us go and make money. Okay. So if you're serious about it, I want you to pick up your phone now. Okay, and send me a DM on WhatsApp. My number is here. Okay, my number is on the screen. You can pause this video. Take this number. Send me a DM now on WhatsApp and say I'm in. If you're serious, if you want to be part of this, okay, send me that video right now. So that message right now, rather. So because I'm not going to be accepting everybody, I'm going to be taking just a few number of people. Okay, so if you are accepted, what I need you to do is immediately you have accepted, you rush and book your seat before it is gone, because now we are taking a limited number of people. Okay, so this offer will only be available, like I said, to just 15 serious traders, and the doors will shut on midnight, November 28th. That's when the doors will shut. On midnight, November 28th, we'll close our doors. Nobody will have access again. Okay, so if you're serious about it, this is the time to join us. Okay, it's only going to be available for only 15 people, 15 persons, and that is it. Okay, so now for some of you, I know you are worried about broker manipulations. Don't worry. Okay, I will review to you my broker, the broker that I use that gives me zero spread, and the withdrawal is seamless, and then you withdraw straight to your own bank account here in Nigeria. Take between 4 hours to 24 hours, the money is in your account. Okay, is in your account, and then they have Nigerian representatives that can call you, that help you, and if you have any issues, you don't have to worry. And again, the good thing is that if you're using the same broker as I am, if I am giving you because it's going to be like a signal program, where you have this is I will enter this particular number, you enter that particular number, the stop loss is there. It's not maybe your broker have this number, my broker has the other values on their platform. Everything is the same. So I will even encourage you to, but if you still want to use your broker, that is still fine. Okay, that is still fine. Okay, so right now you have two choices. The first choice is to continue the hard way, the old way, the way that have been losing you money. Or the second choice, you join me in this challenge and literally print a boatload of money by Christmas. Okay, so I will not ask you to pay. I'm not going to ask you to pay me $1,000 or $500 or even $100. Even if I ask you to pay that, I will not be. It will not be too much. It will not be too much. Believe me, what you're going to be getting, it will not be too much. But if you're serious, if you want this, if you want to be part of this, okay, grab your $65 if you're outside Nigeria, or 48,500 naira if you're in Nigeria, and join me. Okay, join me. But then, because you are special, because you are very special. Okay, if you are fast and you are among the first 5 persons to pay before midnight Tuesday, that's this coming Tuesday. Okay, you get it for 39,999, or otherwise $58. Okay, you get it for that amount. Now again, you have two choices. Okay, you can either get in as an early bird, or get in as an early bird, or also get in as getting late. It's still up to you. The choice is still up to you. Okay, again, you also have two choices. Do nothing, and by December, others are, as others are celebrating and making withdrawals, they are painting the town red. You'll be at one corner shaking your head in regret. Oh, why didn't I take action? Why didn't I join them? Or you can take action now and join me and literally print a lot of money every day till Christmas. The real question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to take action, or are you going to be quiet? Are you going to, be in regret by Christmas? I advise you to take action now. I advise you to join us in this 1,000% challenge. Okay, Pick up that phone now. DM me right now on WhatsApp. Okay, this is my number. You can pause this video. Send me that message. Send me that message right now on WhatsApp. Tell me I'm in and book your spot. Okay, I'm not going to be accepting everybody. It's only I have space for 15 persons, so I can give you my best, my attention. Okay, remember, this is only going to be between November 20. We're starting on November 28th and we're ending December 28th. Okay, but if you take action between now, tonight, and Tuesday, Tuesday should be probably, I think, 22nd of November. So if you can take action now, you pay 39,999 instead of 40. 40. Excuse me, guys, instead of 48,509. Okay, so if you're taking action now, do it now. Okay, I look forward to having you guys on board. Thank you very much for your time, and don't forget to like and also to subscribe to this channel. I look forward to having you on board. Send me that message and have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. Bye-bye.